Mostly a review of the MK23, mainly better footage type because I did it with my computer and it didn't turn out very well. So, the MK23, $40 at Airsplat. Give you a basic overview. Rather large gun, mostly of ABS plastic, has metal trigger, metal safety here, metal safety there. It's got to have the hammer back for that one. Very, very sticky. And then you got your mags, the heaviest part of the gun. I got 5 of those total. I grabbed 3 spare mags in the process of getting 2 guns. This is to give you guys an inner look of the gun. They come with suppressors, which I've started not using them. Because in general, when you have movement of the barrel, there's a lot more movement at the end of the suppressor. You got your hop-up adjustment right here. Has adjustable hop-up, but you have to take the gun apart for it. And here is one of the main pieces, in a way similar to what you'd see in your gas blowback with the little channel piece. Passes over the mag, fires the round, and the gun basically moves this piece back repeatedly. Sako trying to get involved.
Be nice to our mascot.
Okay. To show you in general reassembly of the gun. Sako hopefully doesn't lay down on the guard thing. And he does.
I would have had both my gas blowback guns assembled by now.
Yeah, so yours are also a lot more expensive and more realistically built to the actual firearm itself.
If I wasn't holding the camera right now, I would be schooling you with this.
Yeah, thanks. But in general, this isn't the most difficult gun to break down. Personally, it's more of a pain in the butt to put back together. Let me get this stupid guide back in place. There we go. Let it back quickly. Pretty much bring it up, get it in a good place, and pretty much snap it in place. And then if the cat will move again, I'll find the lock. So in general, there's not too many guns, I believe, that'll break down like this to take apart and have hop-up as well as a 26 to 28 round capacity. So I have run into a problem with the mag. You can't use a double-stack speed loader on the lip, otherwise it spreads it out, and the rounds will basically come out inside the gun. And you also can't really fit the rounds inside the extra lip in here where it says to put them. And basically, you're going to have to file that out or drill it out so the round will fit in there when you have this depressed, and then you just load the rounds in down. And nor does this lock in place. You got to hold the slide back, but it's got nice heavy metal mag.
Alright, so how many
metal components?
How many FPS?
You're looking at around 300 and I believe 350 or so roughly without the silencer, and about 400 or so with the silencer. It's what it said in another person's video. So I'm going by that, being I don't have my own chronograph or whatever you want to call it.
Chronograph?
Yeah, that. So this is in general without the suppressor. Let me grab it out of my desk.
And this is the Sako the Tactical Cat. In games that you're actually using Killstreak rewards, I believe this is a 9 or 10 Killstreak, and you release him and he wreaks havoc and destruction upon the other team.
Yeah. Pet me, pet me, pet me. Absolute distraction. And there's with the suppressor. Really nice long suppressor. False, of course, even though it does make it a little bit quieter because it gives more room for the gas to expand before it reaches the outer air. And right down the barrel, you see it's got a metal barrel there. And I'm about to shoot my brother. Luckily the gun isn't loaded, even though I should probably treat it as though it is, because I learned that very hard with the MK23. I put my finger in front of it, pulled the trigger, and it was still loaded.
How did that go?
Just stung.
Hmm.
I did that with the Colt 25.
That's a shocker too. So you have five. So you have 5 mags.
2 MK23s and 2 suppressors.
All right. So you bought
3 spare mags.
3 spare mags. So you have
Run $20 a piece.
So you have 6 magazines.
I have 5 magazines.
Oh, so they only come with 1 magazine each.
Yes.
All right. And how much?
And they come with those crappy BBs that you get.
And how much money does each one MK23 cost you?
About $40.
Right,
It'll run you on air splat, and
so
the mags run a little bit under 20.
So on air splat you get a non-blowback gun with 1 magazine and
350 with the potential for over 400 feet per second, given the false suppressor / barrel extension.
So you get a suppressor, a gun, and a magazine for $40.
Yeah, and you also can have rather high rate of feet per second, but the problem is that when you have the travel of the gun, say when you pull the trigger, the barrel extension will move more than the gun here up here, so in general it won't be as accurate. I use .25s on mine and works out very well. Alright, Metal Fox 911. Wrong one. Air Gunner Bro, view, rate, subscribe. Take care, y'all.